How y'all doing? I say that every time now. I think I'm like Doctor Now. Um, Hi guys. Hello. Okay, so I have questions and things I want to talk about. I did post on my Instagram. Send me questions if there's any questions you want me to answer on live stream, because I know there's a lot of people who don't want to talk in the chat, which I completely understand. So yeah. Let's do this then. So the first thing I want to clarify, I have this all like on my phone over here, okay? The color shirt looks nice on you. Thank you. It's actually a dress. I loves it. Cow goes moo. I believe in you. Thank you. And I'm gonna do so much better with trying to pay attention to super chats, answer them, unless it's something that where I have boundaries up and I don't want to speak about something. But I am going to try my hardest to answer every single one for you guys, because you guys have been telling me that I'm flopping on that. So we're going to get a little bit better with that. Yeah. Red is a color of yours. Thank you. People tend to say that and I don't see it. But if you guys see it, that makes me feel good. So thank you. Okay. So first things first, is Destiny keeps saying how she wasn't around for my cancer symptoms. And I just want to say that during that time, that is actually when Destiny and I were closest in like a friendship ways, when we would see each other the most. You can go back and look at that in vlogs. I actually, this is the phone that I have that I use every single day, but I have an old phone that I plugged in last night, and I was like, I need to go back and look at text, because I swear I'm not crazy. Yeah. So Destiny's lying about that. We were very close during that time. So Allah. Another thing is, she said that in her original video, she said that she was trying to hook up with the girl that she was hanging out with at work, when I was like scared that she was like emotionally cheating on me. Like I knew she was. So that's why I wanted her to contact me during lunch. It was just like this anxiety, like justifying Destiny's jokes. A lot of people are saying like, in awkward situations, like nervous laughter. Like I'm all for that. I'm all for like nervous laughter, laughing off trauma. I'm there for it, because I am that. I definitely laugh at inappropriate times because of nervousness. I am the same way. I will be talking about something that absolutely hurts me and I'll laugh. The mind and body does crazy things, but people are justifying Destiny laughing that I smell, Destiny saying that I'm a sumo wrestler, just flat out making fun of me. There's a difference between laughing at something that is making you nervous versus making fun of somebody. And these people who are justifying, it's not okay. Again, it just shows where people's hearts are at. I am here to call Destiny out on her bullshit, because I'm tired of it. And I'm not here to make fun of her in any way, to laugh at her in any way or anything like that. I'm honestly so beyond tired of seeing you fail over and over again. This time you have run out of second chances. Thank you for the super chat, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being human, I guess. All right, so we have clarified those things. Let's see what's next. I still have a little bit of pneumonia, so if you hear me out of breath and stuff, just say. Someone said she obviously didn't think you stink that much. She was always kissing on you. Oh, she was obsessed with me. You're a skinny legend. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. And I know you be joking. But yeah, Destiny was obsessed with me. We don't even need to go there. We don't need to go down that lane there. But So people were asking, did I call or text Destiny during the Pookie Walmart incident? And yes, I did. I texted her and I told her exactly where I was. I said I was sitting by the entrance. I was either in Burger King or Subway. I can't remember, but it's like, you know how some Walmarts have like that food like in there, like it could have been a fucking McDonald's for all I know, but it was like a fast food area that I was sitting. And I called her over and over. I made sure to text her, but she wasn't answering me. So yeah, I just feel like that whole situation is a big red flag on Destiny. And for people to like invalidate that, like, you can't control when someone gets their feelings hurt. And me walking away to like take a breather is very healthy. That is what I'm learning to do in therapy. And you can do that in public. It doesn't just have to be while you're in your own home. If something happens where you're like, okay, I just need to take a breather, be allowed to do that. I want to feel validated in that. But so many people are missing the fact that like Destiny left me at a store in the middle of the night. I didn't drive. I didn't know much about Ubers back then. I don't even think I knew what an Uber was back then. So it's like, yeah, big red flag on her end. I feel like most of the stuff that she's calling tea is just like her exposing herself. That's what it feels like at this point. I didn't think I'd catch one of your lives. Love this and love you. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate that. Yes, thermostat. It was at night. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is people making fun of abuse. So a really good example of this, I just feel like I needed to be a voice of reason here. I understand that I'm Amberlynn Reid, the forever villain of this freaking community, whatever, but I just need to be the voice of reason. Hold on a second. We have a super chat. Hi from Ireland. What age is Twinkie? She's darling. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Twinkie is going to be 11 in July. Okay. So people are making fun of abuse. We're going to use the Mountain Code Red situation as an example. So I have said over and over that that did not happen. That is not how the events played out. And I will stand by that, and I will forever stand by that, because I don't get physical with people. I'm not going to throw things at somebody. I am not going to threaten self-harm. I have never done that, and I won't do that. So I want to make that very, very clear. Flower Power Brian, thank you so much for the super chat. It's greatly appreciated. But I do want to say, let's imagine for 3 seconds that all of that, what Destiny did say, is true. No one cares. Move on already. Just Jamie, thank you for the super chat. I care. So just imagine that did happen. There is a reaction channel. Jordy, hello. I know you're watching because you are also obsessed, and that's how you make your money. So him making a parody out of abuse is disgusting. So it didn't happen, but in Destiny's brain, Destiny's mind, whatever it may be, just imagine for 3 seconds that it did. And just imagine for 3 seconds if I was to make fun of someone else's like abuse story or whatever it may be. I'm just finding this, I'm not going to say the full community, obviously, come to Denver. I've never been there. My Cameo, I do have a Cameo, and I've been having to rebook a lot. So if I don't do a Cameo, there is an option to rebook it. Always rebook it if I don't do it. I've had some people contact me saying like, are you going to do mine? I had to rebook it, et cetera, et cetera. And I just want to say that I will do it. It's just I've been getting so many, and I've been getting a lot, so I haven't gotten around to do every single one of them. But I will get around to it. So I just wanted to mention that. Okay, another thing is, if you guys remember where Destiny's mom like beat me up, and there was something I said, I actually used to have an online journal, which I went and found. Oh my God, this online journal went all the way back to when I lived in Virginia. So it was crazy to see. It's actually a private online journal, so it's not like public. No one can go find it or anything. It's something that I used to write in a lot. And me and my ex from Virginia, we would actually write on there together. But I also would write on that when I was with Destiny. I actually stopped while I was with Becky. So I wrote about the whole situation with Destiny's mom when she beat me up. And I remember telling you guys a story about how I don't remember what I said that made Destiny's mom like attack me. And in that journal entry, I actually put what I said. I told her that I hated her because of everything that she, put me through. Oh my God, it was so weird. Also, while I was going through this phone, I had a lot of messages. It was just like really triggering because I don't want to air anything about like Dana or whatever, but Dana is like a kind of a good, I'm going to use Destiny's word, witness to like what I went through with Destiny's mom, because Dana kind of went through the same thing in a way, but it never got like physical. But going through those messages was like really hard. I will say that. But yes, I did say that I hated her because she was literally throwing all my perfume down the stairs at me. And that is when things got physical. So if you guys want to go back and watch that live stream where I talked about the whole story, I don't feel like redoing it right now. You can go back and watch that and then add that little missing piece, because we finally fucking figured out what that missing piece was. And I honestly could not believe it, because I was sitting here and I was like going through all these messages, and I was like, because this is the fun that I had back then. And I was like, did I tell someone about this? Like, and then I just kept thinking hard and hard and hard. Like, did I keep a physical journal there? Like, what? I had to have proof somewhere. And then I was like, oh my God, that freaking journal online. So I'm glad that I found that. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, people were asking why I won't show Dana and Destiny's screenshots. And it's because it's a personal conversation. Dana gave me the permission to say that Destiny was still messaging her, but it's like their conversation was personal. So I didn't want, what? Okay, sorry. I just read a message that made no sense. So I don't want to share like people's like personal stuff. All right. So now I think we are about to get into questions that I received on Instagram. Oh, and one last thing is, people are saying that Destiny and I planned this. Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay, so I'm going to take a break and I'm going to answer some of y'all's questions, and then I'm going to get to the Instagram questions. So I noticed that my live streams have been like super long, and today I'm actually busy. So that's why I don't want to make this like super long. So Twinkie's nails. I am not perfect by no means, but Twinkie does get her nails cut by our vet every 2 months. So that's, the vet said for small dogs that's a good time frame. So I'm just going based off of the vet, because it's actually a really good vet. Love this vet so much. So yeah. How come your pants always go over your shoes? I am short, but I like to get tall pants because I do have lymphedema, and it's like there isn't a happy medium. My pants are either too short because of my lymphedema, and lipedema, or they're too long because I get the long pair, so I do need to cut them. Girl, witness is not a big or complicated word. No, it's not. Where did I live? In Virginia, Fredericksburg. Did I take my medicine today? Yes, I have been perfect with my medicine. I am just beyond proud of myself. It's been a couple months now, and it's helping so much. Like my anxiety, I don't think my anxiety has been this good and easily like since I was a teenager. Like I am absolutely shocked. Like, is she gonna come home? She came home with a balloon, an iPod, flowers, and a card. And she wanted me back again. So it's like, now that I am thinking back about this, she broke up with me after Dana stopped talking to her. And it's like, now that like everything is so like out in the open, and I'm seeing things more like crystal clear, and I'm like putting all the pieces together, I feel like Destiny, because she was emotionally cheating on me, as you guys know, I truly feel like she it kind of feels like I'm kind of glad she did this because I'm able to like heal my own type of way, like talking about this. So thanks, Destiny. Um, it feels to me now that all the pieces are coming together that I'm so happy you found true love. Thank you, Justice. That Destiny was so hurt by Dana not talking to her that she broke up with me because everything was fine in our relationship. Like she could sit here and say all this stuff, whatever it may be, but everything was fine in our relationship. Like we were happy. Of course, there were things, not every relationship is perfect or anything like that, but like the big problems started when she started talking to Dana. And then when Dana started talking to her, she was like, I'm gonna break up with amberlynn so I can be with Dana. But Dana, I think, got a boyfriend. So then she tried to get back with me. Like, Destiny, gross. Someone, actually quite a few people were asking, when did you start only eating the skin on the nuggets? Like this was like literally only a few years ago. Um, Someone asked, in what ways are reaction channels all the same? As Zachary Michael said, actually in a new video, it's because they're all biased. They all have a mission, and the mission is not to be clear-headed and to understand amberlynn reid. It's to think amberlynn reid is lying about every single thing that she says, and yeah, that's their mission. What's one of the worst things Destiny ever did? So one thing comes to my brain, and I don't even know if I want to share it, to be honest, because it is like it does have to do with like her and like the way that she views the world and how to treat animals or whatever. But she had a dog named Cash, who I actually would babysit when he was a puppy. And I guess Cash wasn't trained very well. This was, by the way, when her and Dana were together. So this dog was not mine. So I would babysit Cash. So I grew to love Cash, obviously. But I guess Cash ended up biting like a little girl. And Destiny, this is when Destiny and I were friends. And she was like talking to me about it. And she was like, I'm going to have someone put down Cash. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like I literally have the text messages in this phone. Literally have them. And I was like, no, don't. Like literally get your dog trained. Like train your dog. Like dogs can change. Like your dog is still young. And so long story short, oh my God, I was so mad. I didn't talk to her for a little bit. And it's like I didn't know the address because this is when they were living with, I'm pretty sure they were living with someone else because they had to move. So I didn't know the address. Like, you know how bad I wanted to like call someone and be like, get that dog, like do something. So it's like, yeah. And it's like, I don't believe in putting down animals unless like they're on their actual deathbed and they're like old, like ancient. Like animals to me are like better than people. Most people, let's be real. So when Destiny said that she was going to get Cash put down, in my head, I thought she meant like at a vet. Even then, I don't agree with that shit. But she meant that someone was actually going to like shoot the dog. That is the worst thing that Destiny's ever done. On period. So I don't know where Cash is now. I have no idea. I don't know if Cash is still alive, but that to me was a pivotal moment in our friendship where I was like, Destiny is a piece of shit. And I don't know if you guys remember in my live stream era with Becky, where I was saying how Destiny is a piece of shit. That is what I was referring to, because to me, that has been like a really big thing in my brain about this person, because I absolutely disagree with that in every sort of way possible. And someone said BBG shaking. That's not funny. That's not funny. So yeah. That has to be, and that's even something that like I messaged Destiny actually when she first started this drama between us. I said, "Are you going to tell them that your mom beat me up? And are you going to tell them that you tried to kill your dog?" I said that. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because I'm not messing around. Like, if you want to expose me, what have you exposed? Like, truly. Like, everything that you have said about me, you have exposed yourself, like, fully and wholeheartedly. Um, I just, I don't know. Next question. Zach admits reaction channels are biased and can acknowledge Cindy being complex with mental illness as a person, but why won't he do that for you? I don't know. He can answer that. Next question. When are you going to go back to making videos? I actually am going to be starting a new YouTube schedule. Yeah, it's been like a hot minute, but I think it's time that we switch it up. I have been doing the every other day type situation type deal for so long that I think I'm just over it. So, I will talk more about what I want that to look like, I guess in a video. What other questions do we have here? When you were harassed by your dad's friends as a teenager, just made my stomach like turn for sure. I sent you a drunk IG voice memo, but I deleted it. Oh, Kobe. It's okay. But I don't think I want to talk about that anymore because it's just been like really hard for me, for sure. And like a lot of people are like, "Is there anything you regret ever talking about online?" That. Another question. How do you feel about Jordy justifying abuse just so he can stay on Destiny's side? It's pathetic. Truly. Another question. You once said you could live a fulfilling life without leaving the apartment. Do you still feel that way? No, 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 no. Not at all. I said that during like a depressive episode because I noticed like when I am obviously when I wasn't medicated and I was manic and then lows and then this and that because I'm bipolar, as you guys know. Um, I would go, I would get very depressed and I'd be very low and I would not want to leave my home like at all. Like walking Twinkie is like climbing Mount Everest. Like even just like brushing my hair. You guys know that. You guys have seen that. So when I said that, it's because I was like going through like a massive low. I don't think that way at all. That's just like, it just goes to show that like when you're depressed, like the things you say, like, and how you feel is just so not you or who you truly are as a person. So it's hard sometimes to like, I can understand where people are like, we don't know the real amberlynn. And I get that because I have been so freaking just like, I've messed up really bad with like medication. I mean, that's point blank period. Not taking it has my mood swings and I act irrationally and stuff like that. And it's like now that I'm like taking medicine and stuff, I'm able to start finally like feeling like myself. So yeah. Do my legs leak? No. Okay, I'm just going through, see if I'm missing any super chats. No. I'm not going to answer anything that's like super rude about cancer. It's just not pointless. When will we get a weight and diet update? Definitely in a video coming up, so that'll be soon. Did you get a diploma or GED? I got a diploma. I walked across the stage. Do you have your own internet or is it part of your lease? I have my own internet. Nothing is part of my lease. Everything is separate, like water, all that. Electricity, separate. Destiny said you knew about the surprise party with Charla when y'all were together. Is this true? So I want to explain. There was a surprise party that this is while we were together. This isn't the one with Eric and Ricky, which I did not know about that one. I know a lot of people think that I did know. I did not know about that one. But the one when I was friends with Charla and it was supposed to be like a party for Christmas, but like they surprised me and it was actually a birthday party. I did know. I did know. And I had to fake not knowing. And the only reason why I knew is because that was around the time where Destiny was emotionally cheating on me, hiding text messages from me, being super suspicious, et cetera, et cetera. So during that time, like everything that she did was so suspicious to me and everything was like heightened and like I couldn't trust her at all. So one day she just like straight up said, I'm actually planning a surprise party for you. So that's unfortunate. And I didn't want to hurt anybody that was planning the party. So I did say that I didn't know because I didn't want to hurt anyone. Like everyone took the time to make that for me. Why would I ever want to like take that joy away from them? But yeah. What else? Why do you keep spreading the rumor that Destiny is flirting with Dana? I never said that. I said that Destiny messaged Dana. I never said that they were flirting. Someone asked, have you watched The Will yet? I still have not seen that movie. Neither has Feline. So yeah, I think instead of answering any more Instagram questions, I'll just talk to y'all. I just wanted them to have also the opportunity to ask some questions as well. I'm not mad that Destiny's using her voice. I'm mad that Destiny is lying. And also sharing things that are private. Cannot believe people are genuinely laughing at Amber being molested. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. Would I get another pet? No, not while I have these 3 fur babies. They all mish and mash. What's the word? They just go together perfectly. Amber, you're strong. Thank you. I love you too. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about that. Why are you and Destiny texting? We're not like texting. That's not what's happening. I think people are like envisioning this like situation. That's not what's happening. You're the most beautiful person on earth. Oh, thank you. Loving this Fix It Lynn era. Proud of you. Thank you, Manny. I appreciate it. Like we're not like texting like, hey, how you doing? No, if something comes up and I need to say something to her, I have texted her and vice versa. So yes. You're beautiful. Thank you. She's making up these questions. They're literally on here. I don't know what you're talking about. Get a manicure, press on nails for pride. I don't know about fake nails. I do miss having fake nails. I will say that. Your critics are weak-minded and just follow the crowd with their comments. You're not the villain they make you out to be. I care about you. Thank you so much. And I completely agree with that. Like, there's good examples of that. Like the whole, swamp ass thing being posted over and over right now. It's like small minds follow crowds. That's what it is. Does Feline like my legs? I wouldn't say that she likes them. No, that's a weird word for it. She accepts me as is. I don't see how anyone could look at my legs and be like, oh, that's hot. Like, no. But once you're in love with someone, you find flaws about them just to be beautiful naturally. I don't really know how to explain it. It's hard to explain. I look for your videos every day. Watched you for 5 years. Colby, wow. Thank you so much for the support. Yes, Feline lives with me. Where did you get your diploma? From high school? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Have I ever been to Morocco? No. You look incredible in your peach shirt and winged eyeliner. Thank you. And it is even. It is. It's just the freaking windows on this side. Do you think you reframe specifics to victimize yourself and villainize others? Just the way you retell events is not entirely honest, and I think it is. I think it ultimately hurts you. I don't think that I do that. No. Thank you for the super chat. How's my weight loss surgery going? I will talk more about that in a video. Then sit somewhere different. It's just easier because how this is like set up. If you guys saw, you would understand. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go probably once this hits 40 minutes. I'd say that's a good time. So we have like 4.5 minutes left. No, I am not Polly. Oh, you guys are being super sweet, calling me beautiful and stuff. Do I miss Tucson? No, I don't. I don't. I don't. I do miss like the buses there, I think, because it was like a bus stop like every 5 feet, I swear to God. So it was like no matter where you were in Tucson, there is a bus that will pick you up and drop you off where you need to go. Like I will say that I love that. My favorite state to live in was probably California. Hello, Patrick from Luca. You've grown so much. Thank you. New York or LA? I'm going to go with LA. Yeah, it's always been like a little weird little mini dream of mine to live in LA. I don't think that'll ever happen, but you never know. What do you think about fiance number 3? I don't really have like I don't know her, so I can't really have an opinion. What is the worst thing you've gotten lately in your PO box? I don't really want to talk about that. But thank you for the questions and for engaging in my